Welcome to the Chosen One Frequency. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I appreciate everybody. I absolutely love going live to give out the Chosen One condition reports. It's literally my favorite thing to do. So if you've never heard of it, if you're not sure what it is that I do, come and find out. I think negativity is for a pleasant surprise, a pleasant surprise. So come on up, welcome in. How you doing, Susan? Good morning. Good morning, Susan Ward. Sue, thank you. We are gonna get everything started here in short order. Can't wait till everybody join. Welcome to the frequency. Good morning, Mac. Do me a favor. If you can hear my voice just fine, tap the screen for me. That's all I ask. If the frequency finds you well, let me know. What brought you in? Just trying to be an easier part of your day, help you get to the more clear part of you, the more understanding part of you, the more self-aware part of yourself. That's why I built the tool. It's inspired by my own life, my own knowledge seeking, and I wanted to learn about myself, and now I'm extending that to you all. Right here on the live stream, free of charge, doesn't cost you a thing. You're already scrolling. You are already searching for the frequency. You're already looking for the information. Come and get it. Hi, Katie. Hi, Diamond. How are you? Damon Ford, Judah, D Money. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Chosen One Frequency. Request up to the panel. Request up to the panel. Follow the directions on the board. Let's get the live started. I just went live a couple minutes ago. Good morning, everybody. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. How are we going to start our day this morning? How are we going to start our day? I'm starting my day with some tea. I'm starting my day with you all right here on this live stream. Again, welcome to the Chosen One Frequency. The show starts when someone is brave enough to request up to the panel. That's when the show starts. I just went live a couple minutes ago. So, good morning, Bev. Good morning, Falling. Good morning, Ruth Gilbert. The Bead Plug. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Who's ready to come up to the panel to kick the show off? I want to let everybody know what the show is if you're new here. If you are new here, do me a favor and comment where you're from or your zodiac sign if you're new here. If you're new here, comment where you're from or your zodiac sign. I would love to know exactly who I'm engaging with this morning. Share the live. Tap the screens. Good morning, Johnny. Thank you for commenting. Where in the world are you from? Let me know. You getting ready for work? You just getting off of work? What you got going on this morning? North Carolina. Look at that. That's amazing. I'm in the Midwest out in Chicago, and I'm having a conversation with someone all the way on the East Coast. Look at that. The internet is bringing us together right here in this moment. What brings you to the chosen frequency? What made you decide to click in, Johnny? What brings you to the chosen frequency? The show will be getting started in a second. I'm going to pin a notice so that you guys can understand exactly what the show is about and what I'm doing here. So what you see on your screen is called the Chosen One Condition Report. The Chosen One Condition Report is a tool that I built for you to learn about yourself. So if you've been doing the inner work, this tool is like your digital receipt for you who's already doing the inner work so that you can keep track of it and become self-aware. I've been on the exact same journey that you all might have been on. Thank you for following the live. Thank you so much. If you do everything on that board, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. If you do everything on that board, all you have to do is one condition report is a tool that I built for you to learn more about yourself, and you can get yours right here on the live stream. So who's brave enough to want to learn about themselves today? Who's brave enough? Phoenix, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you this morning, Phoenix. Thank you so much. I see you followed. I see you liked. I see you. Oh, Phoenix, you're a Pisces. So can I tell you a secret, Phoenix? It's a secret, okay? Even though everyone can hear this secret, Pisces are in my core compatibility. So whether it's man or woman, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, an Aries, and a Gemini are literally the people that I'm most compatible with for anything and all things. So you being a Pisces, you have like this natural understanding of me. I'm a Leo, by the way. I don't think I said that, but I am a Leo. So I have a lot of love for Pisces, a lot of respect for Pisces. And it was a Pisces who taught me the most about myself and really helped me prioritize me. So whenever I see somebody that is a Pisces, I always say I'm appreciative because I haven't known very many Pisces in my life. And like, I come from a family, it's like 5 Leos, right? So there's a whole bunch of strength and power there. But there are no Pisces in my sibling group, but I have 13 brothers and sisters, and not one of us is a Pisces. So thank you so much. So Phoenix, are you ready to come up to the panel? Because that's the surprise. The surprise is the gift of the Chosen One Condition Report. I always like for people to come up to the panel because you'd be the person to let other people. Yes, Pisces do see in. Yeah, I was certainly seen into. Okay, and it was amazing. Everyone that's requesting, you guys, you can come up, but like, just make sure you're tapping the screen for me. That's it. Good morning, Phoenix. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great.
Hey, I'm okay. So one, Just thank you for being your amazing, natural,
Oh,
normal self.
thank
Um,
you.
I
Thank
was
you.
I was looking at the comments and I'm like, yep, you're not only are you a real Pisces, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
I can almost felt you through the comments. I'm like,
I
I feel
know.
your
We got a
energy.
vibe about us. I feel your vibe too. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. So, are you ready for the
Oh, more than ready. Let's go.
okay. So to get started,
Hmm.
all I would need from you, and I'm gonna send this to you, by the way. So,
Okay.
I think you dropped the heart me and stuff
Yes, I
already.
did. I did.
So I'm literally all I need from you is tap the screen. I'm typing your name
I'm
right now
tapping
in
as
your
we speak.
report.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, all I need from you is your birthday.
3174.
So 1974.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see. 0301, 1974,
Yep.
and it is the morning. So let's go.
8 p.m.
Oh, where are you in the world?
No, I was born at 8 p.m. It's
Oh,
actually 6:45. I'm in Florida.
oh wow, it's 5:45. I'm in Chicago, so
Oh,
okay, this is
awesome.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so your chosen one condition report, you can get it 3 times a day. In the morning from 6 a.m. to 11:59, in the afternoon from 12 p.m. to 7:59, and in the evening or at nighttime from 8 p.m. all the way to 5:59 a.m. So it's supposed to cover you uh
All day.
24 hours of every single day for you to learn about yourself.
Okay.
So this is not like a psychic reading. It's not tarot. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a pastor. I don't do divination. I'm a normal person who creates
Mm-hmm.
tech, apps, websites, and stuff like that. So to
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm a very normal person. I just have like technical gifts,
Are
so
they
to speak.
astrology based?
So it's actually not astrology based. It's
Okay.
I would say that this is based on so many things
Wow.
beyond astrology. So of course I asked for the birthday. Of course I'm gonna know your sign, and
Yeah.
might be a small part of it, but it's based on things like natural law, universal law,
Interesting.
numerology,
Love
not the
it.
belief
Mm-hmm.
system, but the math behind it, because math is a universal language that connects
Mm-hmm.
all people. So, and then it's based on like emotional patterning and things of that nature. I've read a lot of books and I've done a lot of inner
Oh,
work myself. So I use my own experience because this is what I needed for me
sure.
on my journey, and now I built it and I share it with
Wow.
everyone.
Wow. How
So
special. Wow.
and also it's brand new. So Christmas Eve, it was built. The very first version of it was
Oh
built,
my gosh.
and I'm gonna share in the poll, so you can go like look at the live demo. So for everyone watching, you guys are gonna know exactly what I'm talking about shortly. I'm gonna put the poll up. You guys can see all about the chosen one condition report. You can go. It's a web app, so it's a very real thing. You'll see a snapshot of what I see, but that is not the real thing. I only give away the real thing on my live streams to people who give me a heart me and join the
Oh.
panel.
Well, dang. I'm sorry I gifted everybody. I'll be back. I'll be a loyal follower, and
Okay.
I'll gift you up good.
Okay. So are you ready? I'm ready to get
I'm
into it
ready.
if you're ready.
Let's do it.
Okay. So it says at the core, this overview reflects how you're translating intention into action. Precision stabilizes momentum. Right now, effectiveness is maintained by decision clarity and noise reduction. So let structure hold you instead of effort. Today's conditions are less about fate and more about how you respond to pressure, interruption, and opportunity. Calm presence stabilizes the field. Avoid solving problems that are not present. Begin with alignment, not accommodation.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some shadows and some tests. I call them shadows, but you can call them negativity. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So, and this may be within you, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like custom made for you in this moment.
Okay.
So you have what's called a shadow that's called the emotional over functioner.
Okay.
And this pattern manages emotions for everyone in the room, leaving you depleted.
Yes.
So your test is called the closure moment. These are endings that test your ability to release cleanly, and your emotion is called the protective instinct. So you have to return emotions to their rightful owners because no one else's emotions belong to you.
Yeah.
So you have to attend to your own needs first. And how I built the chosen one condition report is after I mentioned the shadow and the test, I give you what's called a support kit to help you grow from shadow.
Okay.
So I don't know if you're into crystals.
I
Are you?
am.
So there's 3 crystals in your support kit that'll help support compassion, repair, and clean emotional flow. And those are aquamarine,
My birthday. Yep.
lepidolite, and amazonite.
Amazonite's my favorite.
Yep. So if you have those, meditate with those, sit them around the bathtub. Maybe if you get a nice, good spiritual bath going, and that's going to really help you with your compassion, repair, and clean emotional support and flow. And then scents, these are for a scent can be incense, it could be a candle, or it can be an essential oil. So lavender, chamomile, and jasmine, these will soothe spikes that allow emotions to move without flooding your system. So if you're feeling deeply emotional and you have some lavender essential oil, you rub it on yourself, you're always going to smell the fragrance. It's going to keep you soothed and mellowed out through those spikes. That way you're not as emotional and you're not going, the depths that a Pisces can go is like beyond anyone else.
The abyss.
Yeah, so it's truly depths no one else can go to. So it's like, hey, come back up a little bit. We can't get that deep with you, right?
Right.
And your micro actions are to step away from one emotional trigger for this morning, and then listen to one calming track and let your shoulders drop. This lets your emotion.
That's my muse, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This lets your emotion be the information without becoming the instructions. You're not letting your emotions guide you. You're just almost just
music.
you're listening to them. Yep. And that's your chosen one condition report.
Wow, that's amazing. That's me. I am, I'm emotional. I'm deep, and I feel others. I'm intuitive and an empath, so I absorb it all. So it's hard. I mean, my shadow is I need to learn to return those emotions. You're absolutely right. That's amazing.
Yeah, so I built this tool. It hasn't been released to the public yet. I want it to be like I like to create things, but I'm a bit of a pioneer. I wanted my own live stream, my own vibe, and I get to put myself and my abilities and everything that I do because I don't like to copy people. I didn't want a debate show. I didn't want to do this or that on the live. I wanted to just help people learn about themselves because I'm always doing the research and inner work on just me. And I was able to build something that I can literally give away. So what I just read to you, I'll be sending you that in your DM. So
how do I get another one?
So you get another one by subscribing to me and becoming a super fan. So if you press the heart next to my name, all you have to do when you press the heart, I will send it to you 3 times per day, in the morning, in the afternoon, at night. So think about a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. You're going to know so much about yourself that people might be terrified because you're going to be so self-aware that no negativity is going to be able to penetrate you because it's going to have a name. Your own negativity, you'll be able to heal and grow through and from, and you'll just be an overall better person.
Wow, it's just like a little forecast throughout the day.
Yeah, it's a forecaster about you. And like I built it, I didn't know what I was gonna do with it at first. I just knew that I didn't want to sell it. And because I've pretty much invented something, I'm still learning about it. So I do the live streams to learn more about people and to learn how I can make it better. And people wanted the printout. They're like, hey, can I get it? Can I see it? And I'm always like, yes, yes, you can see it. Yes, you can have it. Yes, you can get it. And I'll be DMing it to you. So as a super fan, you'll literally have like, I call it a digital receipt. You'll be able to read exactly what I read. You'll be able to see exactly what I saw. And the demo, the live demo, like you can play around with it. You can put your birthday, a kid's birthday, and it'll give you like a sample sort of report, but it's severely limited intentionally because it's a demo.
Wow, I've got to
So
have the full thing.
yeah. So like I'm not sure if I'm gonna make an app and put it in the app store because I'm it's still so brand new that I'm
No,
still
you
gathering
need to
as
probably,
much
right.
possibly can, because this is like the real life test phase, right? I'm testing it on myself every day. I'm sending reports to people every day. You'd be
And they're
surprised.
hitting spot on every time.
Yeah, and remember, it's different. So your report is like no one else's.
Right, right.
Okay. So it's unique to you with all the things that I described and a lot of the things that I didn't, and as far as how I built it. So
Okay.
two people can't have the same report ever. There's 20 quadrillion possibilities in my
Okay.
algorithm.
What you
So
need
that
in the moment.
yeah, so every minute is different, every second,
Crazy.
every part of the day is different, and then we are all uniquely different. So it's truly it's a new invention, and I have to say I invented it on Christmas Eve, just thinking about what I needed, and I tried to use my skills to help me first. So when I
Hmm.
got the first report and I was like, wait a second, that's accurate, that's me.
Hmm.
And I did it again in the afternoon. I was like, wait a second. It was a completely different report because the sun and the moon was in a different spot
Sure.
in the solar system. And I
Hmm.
was like, wait a second. I got the one at nighttime. I was like, okay, I have to go live. I have to start telling people. And so I started doing that immediately. And I work on it every day. I upgrade it every day. I add to it every day based on the feedback that I get from the live streams.
That is incredible. Wow, this thing's going to blow up, you know.
Yeah, I'm scared of that.
Don't be scared. Ride the wave.
I'm learning to try to sit with it, because people keep telling me, they're like, oh my goodness, this is incredible, it's incredible, but to me, I just wanted to help people.
Right. You just want to
So
heal
it was,
people and help them grow. Right.
yeah, it was less about me and more about the people that I help.
Right.
So it's like,
I understand that, but this is your baby and you built it, so you need to be rewarded. I mean, this is so different because astrology is big, spirituality is huge, and
it
people need
is.
this so badly. So, congratulations and bravo.
Thank you so much. So like I post my live replays to YouTube. So like when I say the world is going to hear this,
Yeah.
maybe not today in this moment, but as the days and weeks and months go on, and it catches on, there will be nothing but growth. So to me, you thinking that it's valuable and you thinking that
Oh,
it's incredible and helpful, that is more than enough for me. I love that positive affirmation, and spirituality and astrology is huge. And that was a big
wow.
part of it, because
And we
I'm
need to
deeply
guide people
spiritual.
toward it. We need to guide people towards spirituality and to learn about themselves like you're doing. I've done natal charts. I do readings. I've done
Yeah.
in-depth readings of myself. So this just gives me another tool.
Wait a minute. So you've done
I've
natal
done a
charts?
soul mapping before, and I'll do like 4 aspects of the natal chart. I'll do your sun, moon, and your ascendant. I can do your
Yeah.
Chiron, your wounded healer, all
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah,
So that's how you started to recognize the names, because you're already
I'm
very,
already in it.
very familiar with it. Yeah, you're in it.
Yes, I'm already in it. And
So then,
Amazonite, I've always been drawn to because the color. I saw one on TikTok Live. It was across the room. I
yeah.
don't even go into crystal lives. I saw this stone. I was like, that's mine. I've got to have it. So it's just sitting
Yeah.
right here. And it's Amazonite. And then aquamarine, of course, is my
Yeah,
birthstone.
of course. That's your birthstone. So I already knew
Mm-hmm.
that you would know that one.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have been asking me, they're like, so like Eric, like how, like they literally ask how I did it. And I was like, well, I manifested this. So I manifested it because I'm deeply in tune with myself and other people. I'm an empath myself,
Empath.
um,
Yeah.
and I wanted to give. So the entire thing was, what can I give someone that'll help them on their
Mm-hmm.
journey? Because a lot of people are like, Eric, go live. Like in my real life, they want me to talk more and show my face more and like show my skills more. And I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know how to do that
And that will
until
show
I
your
built this
energy.
tool.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder
So
if
when
you're
I
an
built this,
INFJ. Do you know what that
yeah,
is? An
yeah,
INFJ?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
so you've
incredible.
been doing all of the
I
things.
had a spiritual awakening 3 years ago, so I've been on this journey a while. So yeah, any other
So,
tool? I'm learning shadow work. So what you said
hmm
was spot on.
hmm
I'm learning about my shadow, and I do overwhelm myself with caring for others and absorbing their emotion. So I need
hmm
to learn to cut that off. So what you said was just spot on.
So I have to say this to everyone listening that's new here. Phoenix has been doing the deep
Hmm.
spiritual work. She has been in it maybe a well longer than me. I just built this tool on Christmas Eve,
Yeah,
and she's telling me how valuable of a tool that this is. And
absolutely.
she's been doing the work probably in her real life, maybe even for years, for all we know.
Yes, for
And
years.
so this is a industry veteran that's
Yes.
telling me how valuable this is. So that's
Uh-huh.
actually pretty
I'm in.
incredible.
I'm in pretty deep, and I learn every day. So I take every opportunity and every tool I can to help me on this journey. Yeah,
Well,
and
so that
you
means
got
now
it.
you have something to reference now.
I
And then
know.
also whenever you like share my live streams, because I'm pretty sure you're connected into spirituality on
I have
TikTok as well.
several people I want to share this with.
Yeah, I was gonna say share it with them.
Yep,
Feel free to DM me because I try to
I
live stream
am.
about 4 times a week. So I'm gonna be going live. This year my goal was to go live as many times as I possibly can with this specifically, with no other topics and no other
Oh
content,
yeah,
because
that's
it's
good.
helping people in real time.
Yeah, I mean, you've already gone from like 7 people to almost now 40. I mean, it's going to blow up.
Yeah,
I'm
and
excited to watch you grow.
this
This
hasn't
is so
happened
cool.
before. So before this year, 2 people would be in the live, 3 people,
Mm-mm.
1 person, and I would feel like I was just talking to myself in the
No,
streams
no, you're
until I built
legit.
this. When
You've
I
built
built
something
this,
amazing.
yeah, I
Uh,
think my first live of the new year, there was 111 people in the room, and I felt
oh,
like overwhelmed because
yeah, yeah.
I realized in that moment that I do have to give myself a little bit of credit and just acknowledge that I did build something that people respect and value.
And want, gosh, it's going to be on demand. It really will. But just take it, just ride the wave. I mean, it's yours, it's your baby, and just ride the wave. It's going to be wonderful. You're
I
going to be
can't
very successful.
I can't believe this. I tried to manifest my own success and I built this for free. I was thinking that I was never going to sell it or give it away. And to hear your positive affirmations right now, I'm getting a
Mm-hmm.
little bit emotional because I
Oh,
never know what to expect on a live stream. This is
good.
unscripted. It's not rehearsed. I didn't practice. I just go live. I press the button and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
And this is happening.
Oh, I can tell you're genuine. You're the real deal. So, and you're pretty brilliant for building it. So, I'm so excited for you, and I'm
Thank you
excited to get my
so
little readings.
much.
I'm
Thank
really going to
you.
use them. Yeah, I needed to guide, and I was like, how am I
Yeah.
going to be reminded every day what I need
Yeah.
to be doing? And you just gave it to me.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
so for everyone listening, if you become a super fan of me, and that's what I truly hope for, is to build a community of deeply spiritual people, high vibrational people, because you guys give me energy. To me, I'm building the community
Yes,
that I needed for myself when I
the
didn't have it.
fuel.
And now
Hmm.
that I have it, this isn't just my community, it's ours.
Yeah,
And we all sharing it. And I was
that's
just hoping that
fulfilling.
we had this for ourselves, because you can go on TikTok live and you'll hear a lot of different rabbit holes and conspiracies, but
Sure
I
will.
wanted to leave that stuff to them. And here I wanted a safe space and a safe container for this level of spirituality so that everyone here is hopefully doing the work on themselves and wanting to learn and wanting to grow
Yeah.
and be better people.
And there won't be any trolls coming in. They're going to be curious, and this is going to be so good. This will be a great place to hang out.
Yeah. Yeah, because
So,
think about it. Everyone will be learning about
yeah,
themselves,
about
and then by
themselves.
default, each other. Like
Yeah.
I'll even do mine. I know a lot of people. They're always asking. They're like, "Hey, can you do yours?" I'm not afraid to read mine
No.
because I am one of the collective. I'm just a person.
I mean,
So
half the time my horoscope is horrible every day. You know, my husband will get a great one. He's a Gemini, and mine is just like, oh, you're going to have a horrible emotional day. And I'm like, yeah, don't even read mine.
yeah,
So I'm not
seriously.
afraid. You know, I travel this little path every day. I know how it is. So
Yeah. So I'm gonna get into mine for everyone listening who's maybe interested or curious or unsure. I'm gonna read my chosen one condition report so that you all could learn a little bit about me with me. Keep in mind, I have no idea what I'm about to read. I'm gonna find out in real time with you all. So keep tapping the screen for me. Keep tapping the
the
screen for me.
Leo. Hey, do you
Here
want me
we
to
go.
step down for the next one, or do you want me to sit tight?
Um, you can hang out as long as
Okay.
you want to. You're welcome to stay. You're
Oh,
welcome to
thank
do
you.
whatever you want. Just hang out
Thank
because I'm
you.
gonna be live for however until this phone battery dies. I'm gonna stay live.
Oh, okay. Let's hear you.
Okay, so here's mine. This briefing captures your current mode of engagement. Thank you so much. With Leo influencing expression and a life path 3 base underneath, clarity sets the ceiling for impact. This moment favors self-respect and clean visibility. Fewer responses chosen carefully will outperform constant engagement. Today's conditions are less about fate and more about how I respond to pressure, interruption, and opportunity. Strong energy benefits from a clear boundary. Warmth with boundaries keeps energy clean. Begin with alignment and not accommodation. My shadow or negativity, as I would like to let everyone know, a shadow is just negativity or negative energy, is called the inner authority doubter. This pattern questions judgment despite experience. And my test is called the unspoken no. Silence tests whether you assert boundaries without prompting. And my emotion right now is called the stabilizing resolve. So I recall past decisions that worked, and then I have to act without rechecking. So I have to work on that. And this is all true. And I'm looking at it in real time and I'm like, oh man, I got work to do. Right. But I'm
Yep.
not ashamed of the work. I'm saying it
No.
loudly and proudly right here. And my support kit are crystals Tiger's Eye, Sunstone, and Red Jasper. They build drive and vitality while keeping intensity directed. Scents like orange, bergamot, and grapefruit, whether that's essential oil, a candle, or an incense, they'll keep energy bright, warm, and intentional while regulating my own intensity. So my micro actions are to set a 12-minute timer and start the task I've been delaying. And then I have to make a decision in writing and then stop revisiting it for 2 hours. That way I can just stick with it. And this turns my intensity into directed power instead of scattered urgency. And I'm a Leo, so I can be pretty intense when it comes to anything. So I have a lot of work to do myself.
Not too much. What was it like? You're a little apprehensive, but you just need to go for it, kind of.
Yeah. So not
Yeah.
only that, like I can doubt my own. So it says the inner authority doubter. I can doubt and question my own judgment despite my experience. Like I'm really good at
Yes.
building apps. And
Exactly. And I
the
heard that
first
in your
thing I told
voice.
you
Yeah.
before reading this was I don't know if I'm gonna release it.
Yes, I heard it in your voice. I heard it in your comments. I was like, he's a little apprehensive, but he's gonna rock this.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm so used to building in silence and in
Yeah.
private and
And you're
not
gonna get
having,
praised this way. Yeah, it's
yeah,
uncomfortable.
because there's never a reception for what I create. Like I've done amazing things behind the scenes and I don't like to share it.
No,
So
you
I
got to
just
get in the
like do
forefront.
it.
It's
And I
it's your
have to
time.
get out in front of it and there
Yeah.
there that'll make the palms sweaty. That'll make me a
Oh,
little
sure.
nervous, right?
Yeah, sure. But if you work this hard, you need some praise and a pat on the back. So get out there and get it.
And that's why I am going live. It's because the feedback, the flow, like I'm still learning about myself. So when I hear you say that, I'm like,
Yeah.
not only is that spot on, but I also know it's coming from a genuine place within you as
Oh
well.
yeah, yeah. You know the Pisces are going to tell you how it is.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm your biggest cheerleader. I'll be, I'm cheerleader all day long. I'll pump you up because I can
I
feel it.
love
If
it.
you were just ho hum, you're like, I'd be like, but I can feel it, and this is
Yeah.
brilliant. It really is. I don't
I'm
blow smoke up anybody's butt. I really don't. I'm a truth seeker, truth teller. I
yeah.
don't have a filter. I mean, you're gonna rock it.
Yeah, and Pisces, like I was telling you, like the only other Pisces I've ever known, they've helped me get to this point, and they couldn't help me any further. And we like all recognized it. It was pretty apparent because whenever you're helping someone, I have to do my part of it,
Yeah, you have
and
to
I
let
have
them
to
kind of
carry my
show.
part of it.
Hmm.
And I wasn't ready for it. I thought I wasn't ready for it. I was apprehensive, but I've been slowly stepping into it. I've been slowly just doing what I know to do. Now it's instinctively within me to do this. And now I told myself it's only consistency because it's built.
Is that your nature to be kind of apprehensive, or do Leos kind of go for it? I usually know about the signs, but I'm not certain
So
how Leo goes about things.
So I'm more of the freight train, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
when I first started playing sports, I started off. I didn't think I was very good, and then suddenly I'll settle in and just
Apprehensive.
dominate,
Yep,
like
that's what you're
just
going to do.
and
Mm-hmm.
like. But until I get to that comfortable spot,
Yeah.
it's just all
Yeah, this is all
apprehensive.
new, and yeah, this is going to be awesome.
But once I get comfortable, oh,
Yeah, you're going to rock it.
the confidence never wavers, even when I'm apprehensive. But
That's
like the
so
more
wonderful.
comfortable I get, the
Mm-hmm.
more dominant I
Yeah,
become.
once you
So
know
it's
your place and your path, you're gonna fly.
because
So
I think about everyone else. I think about the people more experienced than me. I think
I
about the
do too.
people who've done this without tools, with just tapping into their own core, which
Yeah,
is a
and there's a lot of
superpower.
fakes that do that too. There's some genuine and some fakes that fake it.
Yeah,
So
I've found that throughout this process, a lot of
uh,
people have messaged me because this is like my 13th live stream or something like that this year. And I've gotten messages from like people that are asking me if I'm a prophet. I say no. I'm
mhm,
not. I don't do divinity. I'm not a psychic. I don't
mhm,
even know what tarot is. I do not go down that path. I'm a person that creates websites and apps and stuff.
mhm. And
So,
that's going to be great for the skeptics because you're using actual tools like
yep.
science based.
Science, math
Yeah,
is one of the biggest components. And then where the sun and the moon is in relation to
absolutely.
what time the report is generated.
I
So
tell people the stars, your life is written in the stars already. Your
it
path is
is.
written in the stars. And if you follow that chart, it's going to be spot on. I've done over 30 reads and it's
Yeah.
spot on. They're like, did you hack into my brain? I'm like, no, it's in the
Yeah.
stars.
It's in the stars. It's
Yeah,
truly in the universe. And that's why I
absolutely.
tried to build it. So when people ask me, like a lot of people have come up on the panel and they've tried to throw religion at it. And I was like, slow down.
God made the
I
stars.
haven't even mentioned any religion. So this is not a
No.
religious thing. It's a
Yeah.
spiritual thing
That's
for
going to be a
sure.
bonus for you too, unfortunately, but that will be a bonus for people that don't believe.
Yep.
So,
Because I wanted
yeah,
to try to capture everyone because I wanted to try to include everyone because I don't think anyone is beyond inner work and
exactly.
becoming a better human being. I think we're all
Exactly.
unique and that we can all grow.
And we need it so bad now. We need it so
Yeah.
bad. So you're brilliant. You really are.
Thank you.
So,
There's a lot of I found out just on TikTok by live streaming, people will come in from like being on panels where they were arguing and this actually becomes a detox space for them.
it is. That's why I'm here. I felt your energy and I'm like, oh, I need to get away from all
Yeah.
that trash. And I take breaks off TikTok because I get overwhelmed because I
Yeah.
absorb all of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, this was just a happy place for me. So I stuck around and here we are.
Yeah. That's perfect. Look, it's perfect for the mornings. I was just on a live stream. My brother, we both have our own like sort of shows, and whenever
Yeah.
I'm on his show and his panel, it's quite different. It's a lot more like it's a lot
Debate.
more debate. It's a lot more
Mm-hmm.
passion, way more emotional, and a whole bunch more argument, right? And
Yes.
my personality is like the total opposite.
Me too.
So I don't fit into those spaces very well unless I'm
Mhm.
dropping knowledge and facts. But in an argument, I don't want to argue. I'd rather find a
Present
commonality and
facts
agree.
and stay calm.
Yep.
Yeah. The
I
calmest
don't.
person in the room is in
Yeah.
control at all times. Remember
Yeah.
that. Stay
Yep.
calm, you're in control.
Yep. So when I go live, like it's a detox for me because
Yeah.
I'm giving calmness to everyone listening, and
Exactly.
with the only goal of like
Helping.
helping people. So if
Yeah.
anyone listening, if you are brave enough, if you're courageous enough to
Do
come
it.
to the stage, literally all you have to do is request up. This isn't a panel where you get kicked, and I'll
Mm-mm.
never be rude to anyone because I'm just not that kind of person.
No.
Um,
You wouldn't be rude anyway.
yeah,
You're
no, it's
providing
just
a
not in
healing
me.
service.
Yeah,
Not a,
so
yeah.
it's with love. It was made with love. It was
Yes.
made because I have people who look up to me, and I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to make something just great. I was trying to stretch myself for my own greatness so that whenever they watch, whenever they come in the room, they can say, wait a second, Eric created this. Eric invented this, and
Mm-hmm.
look at this helping people. Look how people are responded.
Yeah.
So I can show them by example and lead by example and say, hey, you can do something great too if you look within yourself.
Yeah. And I have a friend I'm going to tell her about today because we've talked for probably 4.5 hours last night about spirituality and
Yeah.
things she was struggling with, and she needs this. So she'll be in. How long
Yeah,
are you
that's
going to be on
perfect.
today?
That is perfect. I actually really do appreciate that. I actually love when people
Absolutely.
request up. Everyone that's listening, that are just listening to the dialogue,
Mm-hmm.
the tool is for you to learn about yourself. And if you become a super fan, imagine learning about yourself 3 times per day, every single day. In your first month, you're going to know so much about yourself that you may have never learned this much information this fast and have a digital receipt of the information. So you're not going to just learn yourself and your shadows. You're going to learn how to combat your own shadows. Because remember, it's not about others. It's about you. Your reports are unique to you.
And if you ever want
And
to
get the
learn
growth.
those star charts and learn how to do the top three for people, it's easy peasy. If you ever want to learn, just let me know. I'll message you.
Oh yeah, because remember, I'm still this is in version 1.1.
Okay.
So what I just your report, that's version 1.1. I've been asked about the birth chart, and I said
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know their time of birth because
Exactly.
in the state of Illinois they don't put what time you were born. My birth
Mm-hmm.
certificate does not have a time. It just has a day.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say morning, noon, or
Yeah.
night, and there's literally no, I was like, there was no clock in the room. Everyone has
No.
clocks.
Really? They didn't have a
But
time?
yeah, there was no time on my birth
Oh,
certificate. Some
darn it.
people in some parts of America say that theirs does have a time. And I'm like, well, that's amazing because you know how accurate this can get if because numerology, the math part of it, not the belief system, is built into
Mm-hmm.
it. If you knew
Mm-hmm.
your time, we can probably get into your natal chart.
We get in your natal chart. You could do moon sign ascendant. You could do their
The
wounds. If you
houses
need
and
help building
everything.
this thing, if you need ideas or any help, you just let me know and you can get it to 5.0 in no time.
Yeah, because and that's why I'm going live. I'm going live because I already believe that it's pretty like good, but I'm just one person and I can't just take my
Yeah.
own word for it. You've
Yeah.
been in the industry doing the work. You have an experience that I would never have known about if you weren't even here right now.
Yeah.
So of course I'm going to have everything that you've already said has been helpful already,
Oh, I'm
and
so
it's making
glad.
my mind grow. So I'm
I'm so
already
glad.
grateful
Do you happen
because
to know your moon sign?
so I don't. So like off the
Because you
top
don't
of
have
my
a
head,
time.
I was
Dang.
just about to say I don't have a time. So I've never actually had my birth chart even done. So
You know,
to
I'm a
me,
labor and
it's
delivery
incredible.
nurse, and I've never heard of no time at a birth. Because
See?
public records, they should
Yeah.
have your birth time somewhere.
And that's why I'm going live too, because hopefully we the collective, we can like push like a very strong message. And if nothing else, I think I said it on another live stream, if nothing else comes of this, we want the time of birth on everyone's birth certificate.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't
I've
that
done
be
it for
incredible?
21 years and never not had a time of birth. That's
Oh
so
my
odd to me.
goodness. Yeah, some
So,
states and a lot of municipalities, like literally, this is my 13th live. Half the
mhm.
people that have come to the panel have no idea what time they were born,
Ask your
including me.
mama.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, and when I asked my mom, like everyone like has this time frame.
Now that sometimes works. It depends on where how interchangeable the planets are that day. Sometimes a
Mm-hmm.
time frame will work just fine. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'd love to know your moon sign and everything. That's
Yep.
cool because
Because
it's so
that's
different.
why.
That's your emotions, your
Yeah,
moon.
because that's why right now,
Hmm.
that's why it's morning, noon, and night, because there
Yeah,
is no time. If there was a specific time, it wouldn't even be a morning, moon, noon, or night. It'll
yeah,
actually be your time, and I will
yeah.
remove that portion of it from it. Actually, I may keep it and then add the time
That would be
specifically
great because I'd
because
love to see
it'll
mine.
dial it in
Yeah.
like uniquely to the individual.
Well, when you get that going, let me know because I want my time in there and your place of
Yeah.
birth and everything. It dials it in and it's amazing.
Because I'm working on this every day. So even last
Yeah.
night, up until this morning, I was making some additions and adjustments based on my last couple of live streams. I always go back and like watch the film like an athlete,
Uh-huh.
and then I like take like the
Uh-huh.
different pieces of advice. People like,
Yeah.
hey, you should do this or that, and then I try it. I literally try it and I test it out with the demo.
This could
So
be
the
like
demo is live.
groundbreaking.
So
Yeah, it really could. I'm not just saying that. It really could.
yeah, and a lot of people like I wish like I think my big picture was I was like I want this to replace the horoscope because it's already
Hmm.
better than the horoscope.
Yeah, because a horoscope, if you build it in, can you imagine?
Yeah.
And people pay to have this advice. What do I need to do? What do I need to work on?
Yep.
And you've just told me that.
Yep. And that's why
With
I
that,
said like for the super fans, I believe it's 9.99 per month, but you're
your
getting
month,
3 reads a day times 30 days. I mean,
right?
that's
That's
already a tremendous
crazy.
value. You're gonna have grown so much from your first report to day 30 that I'm gonna be interested to hear about it.
Mm-hmm. Stock up on your crystals and your essential oils, people.
Yep. Yep. Because you're going to have, I was going to say, because they're going to have a lot of them. They should have
Yep.
been meditating during that time.
Yep.
And then with the essential oils rubbing those on their skin, they're going to be
Mm,
calmer and operating at a higher vibration
yeah.
for longer.
Doing
Because
that shadow
sometimes we can
work,
get
that's
thrown.
how you ascend. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Yes. And I'm trying to help people to ascend
Ascend, yes.
because the lower self is within all of us. But I've
Yeah.
learned how to suppress mine to such a degree that it comes out if I allow it to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's truly, truly up to me. And a lot of my family and friends are like, wait a second, you don't drink, you don't smoke. I was like, with discretion, I do things,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's 100% up to me. I've
Yeah.
had one shot this year because my mom lost her husband, and I said, I'm going to have a drink with my mom.
Right.
So other than that, I wouldn't have had one though. And it took something like that to happen for me to say, wait a second, I got to sip some wine with my mom.
Of
I got to
course.
sit with her for a second. And she's in
Remembrance.
town. She's in town, but it's a sad thing, and I've never seen her like this.
Yeah.
But the good news is she has 13 children or 14
Oh,
children. So
wow. What a
she
family.
gets to see all her grandbabies and she's
Oh,
not alone in this moment. So
yes. And
we're
so
we're here to
important. Oh
support
my
her
goodness.
now.
So important. Oh,
Oh, and
you're
she
just so
saw the
sweet.
tool. She saw the tool and she cried.
Oh,
She
that breaks my
cried.
heart. You're going to make me cry.
Yeah, she cried. She's like, wait a sec, because she was reading about herself, and she
Yeah.
was like, wait a second, and it's accurate to the minute of the report being generated. So
Mm-hmm.
it was talking to her through her morning, and she's like, this is what I'm going through right now, my son. And she just gave me the biggest hug and kiss,
Oh,
and just said I was incredible. And I was like, all right, mom, you always say that.
no,
You
you
don't
are.
really mean
I'm a
it.
stranger. You are.
So I
That,
receive it. I really
that
do.
I
I
hope you
receive it.
do. Yeah.
I receive
You're
it.
pretty amazing. I'm gonna hop off and quit spamming your live. I'm gonna shoot you a message and
Okay. Oh yes, yeah.
uh
Send me a message, and when I'm off of live, I'm gonna send you your
yes,
report. So you're gonna have
awesome.
it. You're gonna see it with your own eyes, and remember, that's what you can
Yep.
get 3 times per day
Mhm.
if you super fan. So
Okay,
thank
I'll be
you.
super fanning, and I appreciate you, Eric. And you're gonna blow up. This is gonna be great, and you'll be seeing
Thank
me and my friends
you.
back.
Thank you so much. I
Okay.
appreciate you. Have
All
a
right.
blessed
Fly
day.
high. Fly high.
Okay. To everyone listening, welcome in. Welcome in.
I don't know if you have to
Um,
drop me or not. Can
yeah, I
you?
think a
Okay.
lot of people don't know how to do it. I'll do it
That's
for
good.
you. Take care.
Thank you, dear.
So to everyone listening, that was Phoenix. She was the first brave soul to come up. She has a lot of experience with readings, with natal charts and spirituality and the like. And she's been so incredible to have on the panel as a guest. She's taught me some things about what I built. I didn't know the gravity of it because I didn't build it thinking about how grand it could be. I just built it because I needed it for myself during my ascension journey, and I just wanted to help someone with theirs. So, hi, Dee Dee, how are you?
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all?
I'm good. What brings you to the chosen frequency?
Oh my God. I don't know. Okay. So I came in because I am spiritual, but I don't think what I had to say was relevant to
Oh,
this.
well, this is a safe space for all things spiritual. Would you like your chosen one frequency report so that you can learn about yourself a little bit this morning?
Sure.
Okay, all I need from you is to tap your screen insane amount of times and tell me your birthday.
January 24th, 2000.
January 24th, 2000. Okay, and we have Dee Dee, so
Yes.
2000, January 24th. So your birthday is coming up. January 24th,
Yes.
2000. So let's see what we have, and it is ready. So I think you're in the right place. So for you, it's going to be about a minute or two for me to get through it. So just keep tapping your screen, keep tapping your screen. So Dee Dee, this snapshot highlights where discipline improves flow. When air energy is directed through a life path 9 cadence, the results stabilize. This moment favors grounded engagement through boundary integrity and embodied pacing. Let what's unnecessary remain unresolved. Today's conditions are less about fate and more about how you respond to pressure, interruption, and opportunity. Reduce input and increase direction. One decision, one step. Notice where your body tightens before your mind reacts. Early momentum benefits from clarity, not speed. So you have a shadow and a test, and a shadow is just negativity. And your shadow is called the fear mind. This pattern builds worst case futures and treats them as inevitable. The test is the emotional mirror. Others reflect back traits you deny or own. Your emotion is called
Can I pause you right there real quick?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I'm not going to get into too much of my business, but I've been going through something.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna lie, at first I did, like, I always had this thing that before, like, I don't like that I do this and I try so hard not to do this, is, you know, had that mindset of, you know, that rush that, like, oh my God, I gotta hurry and get this done. Oh my God, this gonna happen.
Yes.
Da, 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 da.
Yes.
But I've been telling myself, like, over for the past, like, almost like, I say almost like in the second half of this month, I was telling myself everything will be okay. Everything is okay, girl. You
Yes.
are all right. It's okay. So I've been trying to do that to me.
Well, do you know what
And
that's
that was just
called?
something I got from it.
This is called, and this is literally your next part of it. It's called mental overload. And that's your emotion right now. So you have to name the fear without obeying it. And then you have to let reality provide evidence before reacting, because you literally get overloaded. And it's almost self-defeating behavior. So your support kit includes 3 crystals: lapis lazuli, sodalite, and blue lace agate. They support mental clarity, communication, and cognitive balance. So Dee Dee, when you start to meditate and take deep, slow breaths and like start to self-regulate, These crystals are gonna help you be more clear mentally, so you're not overloaded upstairs. Okay. And scents like spearmint, rosemary, eucalyptus, you can
Okay.
get them in a candle. You can get them in an incense or essential oil. They'll help you name what's true, so you can let the rest of it drop. Micro action, 1 page brain dump, then circle the single next step. So you got to start journaling, and then set a 10-minute timer and do only one task, Didi. This will reduce noise so intuition and logic can cooperate. That's your chosen one condition report this morning. Are you still there?
Thank you. Yes, I am. Thank you. Thank you.
So take a deep breath for me. Just take a deep breath, because I know it can be overwhelming to learn about yourself and to even hear it from a total stranger. But this tool was built to help you, legitimately to help you. So how do you feel about everything that I said so far?
It resonated. I resonated with it.
Where are you like right now? I can tell you're like very emotional. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, it's the morning time. So if you can take some time for yourself, this is the best time to meditate. Usually it's before everyone wakes up. Because we can't have you mentally overloaded, okay?
Okay.
we need you breathing. We need you clear. We need you focused. And everyone around you would be better for it. Because when you're mentally overloaded, trust me, you're all over the place. I get mentally overloaded a lot. And when I do, I withdraw so that I don't project onto anyone, so that I can just remain balanced and brave, so to speak. Oh, hi, Jacob. Good morning.
Good morning.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later, Didi. How are you,
Cheers.
Jacob? Welcome to the frequency.
I'm 33, and I'm just curious, what are we doing here? Is this astrology, geometria, or something you've created?
It's something I created, so it's none of the above, except for something I created. Astrology is a small part of it. It's one of many parts of it. It's a tool that helps you learn more about yourself. So your birthday is a part of it, which is why astrology is part of it. The sun, the moon is a part of it. What time it is a part of it. Numerology, not the belief system. The math behind the numerology is a part of it. There's a lot of different parts of it. What other questions did you have about it?
I mean, I guess I'll try to see where it takes me. But I'm pretty big on astrology, geometria, which is, I noticed the numbers. You're talking life paths. I know what mine is already, as well as I know my spiral entirely.
Okay. But, so then all I need from you is all I need from you is to tap the screen an unhealthy amount of times and tell me your birthday.
All right, so that would be August 8th. So 8/8/1992.
So 8/8/1992. Oh wow. You're born on a portal day. Did you know that?
Oh yeah. I'm also an 11.
Wow. This is interesting. So remember, this is a live stream. So I've never I wouldn't know any of this information if it wasn't for you all. Okay. So I learn things right on the spot as soon as you learn them. So let's see. What do we have for Jacob this morning? It says this snapshot reflects how your internal compass meets external pressure. Your life path 1 drive benefits from intentional pacing. Your center of gravity right now is boundary, integrity, and embodied pacing. Keep actions proportionate to what's real. And you definitely are a Leo fire sign. Today's conditions are less about fate and more about how you respond to pressure, interruption, and opportunity. Your drive is visible. Accuracy matters more than volume. Stand where you mean to stand, literally and figuratively. Protect the opening window from distractions. So this morning is very important for you to not be distracted for some reason. And your shadow or negativity is called the emotional over ownership. This pattern blames yourself for others' moods, reactions, or choices. Your test is the emotional honesty test. Truth telling tests courage without force. And your emotion is curiosity. And you said that before the report. You said, I'm curious to know what this is. So return ownership to the correct person. Hold compassion without responsibility. And in your support kit, you have Sunstone, Tiger's Eye, and Garnet. And these support confidence and clean momentum without tipping into impulse. And you have some similar fragrances to me, even because I'm a Leo as well. Bergamot, grapefruit, and lemon stabilizes drive. So action comes from clarity and not adrenaline. So, you know, the little car fragrances, maybe get some grapefruit or some lemon, incense, candles, or essential oils. Those fragrances are truly, truly going to help you in all walks of your life, not just today. This is literally for you as a Leo man. So your micro actions are move your body first, then decide 2 minutes minimum. And then a 10 to 15 minute brisk walk with no phone protects your momentum by anchoring it in the body and in the present. And that's your chosen one condition report this morning. How'd you like it?
It's pretty dead on with some of the things I'm doing, except for it's telling me to ground myself in the body, which I myself am not the body. The body is nothing more than a mechanism that I move.
Yes.
So a little bit of weirdness in there, almost as if there's some discernment that has to be used. Either that or there's something I need to do in the physical, and that's what it's trying to tell me.
Yeah. So your physical, your micro actions are usually physical. So it's telling you to move your body first, then decide. That means you're probably moving in your mind and then letting your body catch up to your mind. And this is telling you to more ground in the physical. So yeah, that 10 to 15 minute brisk walk with no phone. Yep. It wants you to anchor in the body in the present. So I'm guessing you need to be more available in the moments, in the physical moments for some reason.
There's something going on, I'm sure. I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, but I mean, you're good. It's like when I saw your report, emotional over ownership, that's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. You're just blaming yourself for other people's moods and reactions and choices, and it's not your fault. It's not even yours to own. Everyone is responsible for their own mood, their own reaction, and their own choices, having nothing to do with any other human being. So it's kind of like let them stand on their own 2 feet with their feelings and reactions and stuff. So that's not the worst thing. And then you're probably a very honest person, because as your test, it says the emotional honesty test. Truth telling tests courage without force. You know, sometimes the truth hurts, right?
Yeah, it has to.
So you probably, as a Leo man, you probably give the truth with no filter, maybe. It's not the worst thing in the world, but sometimes the truth can push people away.
Yeah, it is brutal sometimes.
It is brutal. And I built this tool on Christmas Eve, so it's relatively new. So I'm just getting feedback on the tool, and I'm testing it out in real time with real human beings having real dialogue. And it's a live stream, so it's not a script, it's not a TV show. So all of this is happening randomly. That's how you know it's real.
So are you familiar with the Kabbalistic tree of life then?
I'm going to say no. Please educate me and the listeners, though, because I always love to learn.
I've got work today, so I won't be able to go too in depth with it, but I'm going to show it to you. Remember how you said my life path is 1?
Yeah. Or for this morning specifically. But yep, keep going. Oh, that is
it's
nice.
a little more than that. That is my Kabbalistic tree of life. My master number for my life. I'm a master number in my life path, which is an 11, which translates to a 1.
Yep.
This is what I was trying to talk about. Like this right here. Is a Kabbalistic tree of life, and this actually shows my entire life path throughout
Wow.
life.
So you knew it was a 1.
Which aligns with that, and that's what I told you when I
Wow.
hopped in.
So what you're telling me it's pretty accurate.
I was testing. Yeah, it has some accuracies in it. One, I haven't been in the physical, and I've been getting told a lot lately by freaking other things that I need to focus on certain things here in the physical. So I have been doing that a little bit.
Okay.
But I am doing big things spiritually as well. So like I've learned how to live kind of in between.
Oh, that's perfect.
So,
I understand you fully. I'm a Leo as well, so most of what you say, trust me, I've been on this journey for quite some time on the inner work and the higher vibrational frequency. So I've elevated my consciousness to levels that I didn't know was possible within myself. I'm still surprising myself. So I'm right there with you, buddy.
And yeah, I was born on the height, the actual like the entire opening of the Lionsgate portal, which is August 8th. That's every year.
Yep.
Comes between August 6th is when it starts, like the opening, and 8 is when it's the fullest, right?
Yep, that's when it's most robust or something, right? Wow. Yep. So you have quite the destiny. You have quite the path. How has life been treating you so far, and how long have you known all of this?
Life was fucking brutal when I was younger.
Yeah. I understand.
How long have I known what's going on and what and who I am?
Yeah.
That has been about 6 months, as to tell you exactly, knowing what and who I am. Before that, though, the journey has been going on for about 6 years. So a lot of sixes, you'll notice that.
Wow. So that's why I created this show, The Chosen One Frequency, because this is a safe container and a safe space for these conversations. How much do you have? How often are you having these conversations outside of just this live stream? Do you have friends that you can talk about the spirituality stuff with, or?
Every day I teach this stuff, brother.
You teach it? So we have another veteran in here?
Yes.
I appreciate that. So listen, I'm gonna say humbly that I will always respect people that have come before me, because remember, I don't know what part you came in on, but I built this tool because it's what I needed on my journey. And I built the tool. It was literally for me first. So before I can think about helping anyone else, I want it to help me. And if it did help me, then I can release and help others. So that's the only reason why I built it. That's why I said, no, it's not divination. It's not tarot. It's not psychic or any of that stuff. It's mathematics. It's science. It's algorithm. It's zodiac. It's a little bit of like the math behind numerology, and it's natural and universal law, and then emotional patterning. So there's a lot of science, there's a lot of math, which is logic, right? So everyone that's been in this space in real life, like you said, you're teaching this stuff. You guys are the ones I want to talk to, because you guys validate the tool. Because again, this is a tool. It's unreleased to the world right this second, but the version, the demo version, is out. I'll post it up again so you guys can check that out. It's a web app. It's free to use. It doesn't cost any money. But if you were to become a super fan or join my super fan subscription, you'd get your report 3 times per day, every single day, morning, noon, and night. And you're going to learn a lot about yourself. So this tool was to help people learn about themselves more, so that everyone can simply be a better person.
Yeah, most definitely. I use frequency and vibration to project that in each of my lives that I go into. I'm not subjective to like anyone. I'll go hang out with the sinner. I'll go hang out with the saint.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. What's your favorite? You said frequency and vibration. Do you listen to any like hertz frequencies, like some 963? Do you listen to some
I
428s?
listened. I listened to a lot of 963 stays in my ears at all times, but I've actually
Mm-hmm.
trained myself to create those without any background noise. So
Yes.
Lux Tranquillum or light and stillness.
Yeah.
I've learned how to do that, so I still my mind to create the frequency to vibrate at the point of what I want to, which allows for a lot of things. One, I'm a mental alchemist.
Oh,
Um,
that's incredible.
yeah, you're
That
well
is
versed in,
incredible.
even though you're unaware of it, you're doing some very mystic, kabbalistic things. And yeah, there is some science backing in it. We got quantum physics.
Yep. Quantum
You
physics is
call
a part
it,
of it. Yep.
uh-huh. You call it numbers, but it's geometria because we're using the numbers to describe a thing as well as a spiritual connection.
Yep.
And then, of course, with the astral point is cosmology. And these are three main things that were taught by Hermes Trismegistus.
Yep.
Hmm.
Keep in mind, I channeled this before I was aware of what you just said. And when you said you're an alchemist, so like the crystals, the incense, and even the hertz frequencies, I'm able to channel those within myself just from like using them. So let's say I have some black tourmaline for protection or something of that nature. I can use it once or twice, and then I can like somehow have its
Attach it to a
ability
fracture.
within me. And
You
now
attach
I
it
can
to
protect
a crystal.
myself without needing the crystal anymore. So I can channel it through meditation. And then it's like I have that attribute now. It's actually a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, no, yeah, 100%. And I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like, I do that same thing. Like currently, it was funny you mentioned blue lapis right before I hopped in.
Yeah.
I have it on my neck.
Oh, that's perfect. That's
I was like,
perfect.
hold on, wait. Which let's talk about what all blue lapis does. One, it helps the pineal gland decalcify.
Yep.
You'll start to have the ability of discernment. Um, it does a lot of things.
It
It was
does a
great
lot.
for
It has a lot
protection.
of benefits, brother.
That's one of the top three right there that you
It
dropped.
does.
The stones you mentioned, the three stones you mentioned to me,
Yeah.
ironically, are the three stones that I've kept since I was young. When I was collecting rocks and stones and learning, my mom's a druid, so she's
Yeah.
more like physical alchemy than me.
Yeah.
But she gave me these, and those are the three rocks that I so happen to have on my nightstand still to this day.
So wait a minute, wait a minute. That's some synchronicity. Everyone listening, this is like not rehearsed. We are just now meeting on this live stream, and Jacob is telling me the three crystals that my tool named he's had since he was like basically a baby, and his mom gave them to him. So, Jacob, would you say the tool is pretty cool?
Bro, it's on point. It's pretty cool. It's definitely got my vote of confidence as an
Wow.
advanced practitioner. It is very wise.
Wow. And
Very
keep in
wise.
mind, Jacob, all I did was create this on Christmas Eve with the only goal of helping someone do the inner work because it was hard for me to do it because there was no guidance. So this is a guide for people who are like looking into learning more about themselves and becoming deeper in spirituality in a safe container. That was my only goal, brother. My only goal. So everything you're telling me, I'm receiving it and I'm smiling. I'm like, I'm over here blushing a little bit because you're an advanced practitioner telling me, someone who's pretty new to discussing spirituality openly like this in this container or this setting. And there are advanced practitioners telling me like, nope, this is pretty good.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. This is almost straight to a Kabbalistic teaching without the actual teaching of the Kabbalistic arts.
Wow.
It helps people understand it, and I mean that is ancient magic that is very
Wow.
ancient and very powerful magic that allows you to learn the ability to pretty much do pretty much anything, brother.
So, Jacob, let me
It's a
ask you
piece
this,
of
because what you just said is resonating with my spirit so deeply that I have to at least ask this question. And I didn't know this about myself. I'm learning it. I get what is called ancestral wisdom downloads. Okay.
Mhm.
And they come on so strong that I go to sleep and then I wake up and then I create things. That's how this was created.
So that 100% ancestral veneration is important, and it comes to that's just honoring our ancestors. Some ancestors might feel like their things are incomplete, so somewhere down your bloodline might have somebody that was trying to do this. I, for one, am related to King James.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're familiar with King James, he wrote 2 books. A lot of people only know of one book. The first book is, or the second book, is it was actually post the first book. But the second book is, of course, the King James version of the Bible that he had
Mm-hmm.
commissioned. He didn't actually write it, but it was commissioned.
Mm-hmm.
The first book is King James Demonologia,
Okay.
which is his version of King Solomon's Keys. So I am
Wow.
actually currently writing my own set of keys.
Wow. So you're doing the work. You've been doing the work. I can tell how advanced you are just from the concepts you're laying out here, brother. So I trust me, I'm humbly in your presence right now, okay? Humbly in your presence. You said your mom's a druid. So how long have you known that you had abilities?
So I've known. How long have I known? I've known
Yeah.
always.
Like how long have you known and like owned it? Like, wait a minute, I have abilities. I have to like use them like
How long have I
respectfully and responsibly.
As far as how long have I understood? I practiced when I was younger in my youth, around like 14, 15, as most do. I did tarot and everything like that. I recognized my dreams because
Yeah.
I was able to dream and tell people things that would happen in their life. I was able to actually read people's life paths, tell them where they would be. In fact, I told numerous of my friends, which actually caused me problems. Remember, I'm blunt.
Oh yeah,
What
the
would be
truth.
happening in their life. Yeah, I'd be
Mm-hmm.
telling them exactly what would happen, as if I was writing it almost, bro. Like as if somehow I scribed this into
Yeah.
existence. But it was, I would tell them exactly how their life would go when they'd have their first kid and everything like that, all the way up to like 5 years in the future, bro.
Wow.
I didn't acknowledge what that was at that time. I didn't acknowledge what it meant. It wasn't until, and it's weird, it all just comes to me, kind of like how you're saying, like downloads.
Yes,
I don't actually,
downloads.
it just comes to me, and then I decide I want to know about it for some reason.
Yeah.
But so I've been heavy into it for, trying to think of the exact time. I can tell you the exact date, or not the exact date, but the exact incident, which my kid is 4 years. 4 years.
Wow.
It was 4 years ago, and I ran across a book called the Book of Law by
Okay.
Aleister Crowley,
Yeah.
which is a practice done by the OTO, which, mind you, I'm not a member of the OTO, but I am acknowledging what Thelma Magic is.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I read this book, and I read it as intended. This book is meant to be read intuitively. If you read it unintuitively, you are going to be creating soul contracts and binding your soul to something you don't want to do. Make sure you read it intuitively. Understand that each word has power. Each word has meaning.
Yep.
Right? So you give the power to the words, and you give the meaning to the words. If you disagree and you don't align with something or resonate with this while you're talking to this, cut that. Don't quick as fast sever that tie there. Don't keep it going while you ask it for what you want.
Yep.
And then once you ask it for what you want, you make a kind of deal. This is Soul Contract 101.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, there are multiple parts of the soul.
Yes.
The Trinity represents this as being multiple parts of the soul. For you Abrahamic faiths, for my Norse self, as well as other people down the North, is what I identify most with, so that's where I'm going with it. There are 4 parts of the soul: the Hamar, the Fluga, and so forth. So the Hamar is the choice that I chose to gamble a little bit, but I knew exactly what I was doing from some internal intuition.
Yeah, it's probably intuitive. Yeah.
I'm just going to say it was intuitive or guided. And when I gambled that and made that contact, I now have a kid because I did the exact things that were told me to need to do from reading this book when I asked for it. It said, wait 3 days.
Yep.
Plant the seed, wait 3 minutes.
Yep.
Withdraw, wait 3 weeks. Wait till 3:03 p.m.
Yep.
Take the test. Positive. We had been trying for about 5 months, and my wife has iron deficiency problems, which make it almost impossible.
Yeah, the blood thin. Yep. So you were able to literally manifest this essentially. And so this is how, so again, everyone listening, Jacob is advanced practitioner. I mean, advanced real life experience. He teaches this stuff. So I need everyone like listening to understand why this frequency is so valuable, why it's so important. Spirituality has been around since the beginning of time, beginning of recorded history, before even all of that stuff. This has been here, and he's laying actual gems down to you guys. Keep going, Jacob. Sorry about that.
And here's the thing. We all have been doing the same thing from history, and I'm going to explain something. So it's no different that the Ra, which is from Egypt, is deemed evil by the Hebrew. It's no different that the Old Testament God, or the Old Testament version of Christ or God, is deemed evil by the Christians. It is no different than how Jesus is deemed evil by Islam.
Yep.
Or deemed a liar by Islam. Do you see these correlations? This isn't the fact that people aren't still coming. This isn't the fact that the final person has came. This is literally the same story of divinity being unlocked time and time and time again.
Through time, yes.
By the successor. That's all it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That.
When they say history repeats itself, this is what we mean.
Once it clicked, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I study a lot of ancient Egyptian as well as ancient Norse and stuff. I want to look, like, because they didn't hide as much. So if you notice, somewhere along the way, Ra wasn't very controlling or very destructive. And we go back and forth between these control gods and these gods of knowledge. It's I don't know if you're familiar with what they call the 40-year cycle. Actually, I think I'm on it.
Yep. Can you hear me? I'm familiar.
Yeah. Okay. So that's essentially what it's saying. Moses' 40-year cycle goes in the cycle of 2,000 years. Every 2,000 years, somebody comes. We're actually living in the timeline where Christ should be alive right now, where the Christos should be here, leading us, according to the timeline.
Yeah, according to the timeline, and people don't understand. Like that's why spirituality, one, is so important. Two, it's important for us to connect. And I created this container. I don't know if you guys have seen my page. If you guys haven't seen my page, I randomly posted one day on TikTok. It was so random. I was like, hey, chosen ones, I know you guys are out there. You're the only ones I want to be around. You're the only ones I want to talk to. And I sought out other chosen ones because it was in me to do so. I didn't know that I would talk to other chosen ones. I didn't know that I would meet them. And I didn't know that other chosen ones actually existed in real life. And because the internet connects us all, that post ended up getting nearly 60,000 views in some hours and over 4,000 comments. And everyone's like, nope, I'm a chosen one. I'm in Ireland. Nope, I'm a chosen one. I'm in India. I'm a chosen one. I'm in Florida. Like, just from everywhere. And once I realized that not only do chosen ones exist, I was like, wait a second. chosen ones exist. This is incredible. Two, I've never had real conversations with chosen ones. That's incredible. So now that's happening. Then I make this tool. All of this is after talking to chosen ones, okay? Not before. This is all after other chosen ones. So clearly we are reciprocating some level of power and information here. And that's what I wanted to make sure that everyone listening understands. I wouldn't have created this had I never posted that post and met other chosen ones. I would have never, like, we started asking each other deeper questions. We started just having just normal conversations. Is like, hey, how did you come across your journey? When was your awakening? And everyone says the same thing. It was terrible. It was tumultuous. It was trials and tribulations that most people are afraid to talk about. But this is a safe space for those conversations. It's crazy.
It was trials and tribulation. We had to go through it. The only way we could each reach the frequency that we came to is if we understood both sides of the poles.
Yeah.
Love and hate. So light and
Yep.
dark. Suffering and abundance. In a sense, not even, I don't want to put abundance next to suffering, but suffering and joy.
Yeah. And I feel like that's how I got here. So what even made me create all of this stuff is I've had my own sort of miserable childhood, very humble beginnings, but it didn't harden me to mankind and humanity. It actually made me love a bit harder and have more compassion. Actually, now I actually feel bad for those uninformed that are unawake. I feel like sorrow for them because they don't understand what's happening just in nature, just in the universe. They don't know why they're treating people the way they do. They don't know why they're hurting people. They don't know, like, people aren't understanding full well what they're doing. And so on my high vibrational journey, there's a certain awareness and clarity that I've gained. And it almost makes me weep for humanity a little bit because we are spiraling as humans. We're going the wrong way. And I want to help people like rise out of their low vibration and into the higher vibration, because that's what's going to carry us forward. It's not going to be the low vibrational stuff.
And you just mentioned as to why, as I said, I hang out with sinners and I hang out with saints.
Yep. Yep. This is truly incredible. I'm actually humbled by these live streams. You guys are amazing. Like people like Jacob, meeting you right now this morning, I wouldn't have known that this would happen. But am I happy? Yeah.
Well, I mean, we were probably supposed to or something. You know, it comes on alignment. And you just said it yourself, bro. You're doing the same thing I'm doing. So naturally, we're going to align. Our purpose is the same. It's to bring, the understanding and wisdom to everybody else, so that they themselves can complete themselves as well.
Oh my goodness. Jacob, make sure you share this in your circles. Make sure you share the live. Don't just follow me, drop a heart me so that whenever I go live, you can stay connected, because I'm trying to build the community that I needed for myself when I first was spiritually awakened. But I know that this is a safe space, and once you build something, the next thing is to protect what you build. So it's on us because we are on the frequency. Phoenix was here earlier, and she's got probably more experience than me and you combined. And imagine her level of wisdom. And us all having dialogue. And then there's others. It's not just us. There are others. Every live stream is different, but there are so many of us. I can't wait to see what the future holds, because this is outstanding as it is, just as a container. You guys have not only validated the tool, but you guys have given me hope and let me know that not only am I on the right track, this was intuitive for me. So how would I have known that it would align with you guys and what you guys have been doing? I wouldn't have known without meeting you, without knowing and hearing your stories. And I think everyone needs to hear it.
Yeah, exactly. I am going to have to get off of here, though. So
I appreciate you, bro.
I got to get to work at this point, so wish me luck.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I look forward to hearing from you in the future. B Hurry, how are you? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Unmute yourself. I'm trying to unmute you, but I don't know. It says I can invite you to turn your mic on in 43 seconds. So I'm not sure if you muted yourself or not, but to everyone listening, welcome to the Chosen One frequency. I believe that this is a high vibrational container, and I'm coming across very wise individuals who have been real life practitioners of what the tool is trying to represent. I feel like it represents me, but I think it's a representative of spirituality as a whole, and trying to get people to understand themselves more, better, a little bit deeper. And the tool is supposed to help with the inner work. Of course, you have to still do the inner work. You have to be open to it, but it was built with others in mind. It's what I needed, but now it's alive. It's well. It's here. Thank you so much, Roxy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I see your comments, Roxy. Thank you for having us. I'm humbled. I'm humbled, Roxy. I'm truly humbled because one, this is real life. Okay, this is real. Every single one of you all are real. I'm actually, like, I had the computer on. I had to step away from it for a second because just listening to you all and seeing how deep you guys are in this. And remember, I'm still on my journey, so I don't want to claim any sort of veteranship or leadership. I just created a tool, and I keep saying it maybe a little bit too humbly, just to help people. So if I help one person, that was my goal, just one person, and everyone unanimously has agreed, like, no, not only is it helpful, more people need to know about it. So I'm humbled because apparently I created something that is helpful instead of hoping that it would be. Hearing that it is actually helpful is humbling for me, because the goal was to help one person, and that person was me at first. And now it's everyone, anyone. I'm trying to give the algorithm some peace, trying to give the algorithm something calm, trying to give the algorithm something worth respecting. This is not a divisive space. It's not a argumentative space. It's just a space where you can share your experiences in spirituality. And I've learned so much on this live stream already. I can't wait to watch the replay. That's how much I've learned, because I'm going to be taking notes. As a live host, I'm going to be taking notes, not just to be a better live host, but to make the tool even better. And that's what I'm hoping to do, is make a better tool so that I can better serve, so that I can better help someone get to know themselves better. Phoenix, thank you so much for the roses. I see them. They're all I see them. It's just lighting up the screen. That is wonderful. That is beautiful. I definitely do appreciate that. Roxy, are you ready to come up and maybe get your chosen one condition report? Roxy? Let's see. Thank you for tapping the screen, everybody. I see we're at like 24,600. I wasn't watching it, but it is crazy because when I first started this live stream, it starts at 0. So 24,000, almost 25,000 screen taps is incredible, guys. Thank you so much. Good morning, Roxy.
Good morning.
So how long have you been listening?
Actually, not all that long, but I was listening a little bit to Jacob with you, and
Okay.
y'all have this connection. So you guys you were brought together for a reason. You crossed paths.
Yeah. I am the synchronicity is heavy. And whenever I receive that heaviness, my spirit processes it immediately, but my mind, it's like next level mentally. So we're all bonding over the report, the chosen one condition report, as the tool that I built. And all that's required of you is to tap your screen like crazy and tell me your birthday.
Okay. Um, my birthday is October 6th, and I'm tapping the screen. I don't, I'm a pretty private person. Like I do stuff privately versus putting
Yeah.
myself out there totally.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get the year for the birthday. Sorry about that.
62,
Oh, 1962. And you said
sixth.
October 6th. Okay. So your report is ready. So just take a deep breath for me. Take a deep breath for me because everything is brand new information. This is a live stream. It's unscripted. It's unrehearsed. Totally random, but definitely in sync, as everyone has been saying. Apparently, it's meant to be. So the chosen one condition report is ready. It says this read emphasizes clarity before action. Your life path 7 pattern functions best when air energy is directed rather than dispersed. Right now, decision clarity and noise reduction acts as the regulator. Pauses are useful. There's no need to fill space prematurely. Today's conditions are less about fate and more about how you respond to pressure, interruption, and opportunity. Reduce input and increase direction. One decision, one step. Information wants structure. Give it one. Early momentum benefits from clarity, not speed. And your shadow and test, shadow is just negativity, but it's called the image protector. The shadow, it's the image protector. This pattern avoids risks that could disrupt how you are perceived. And the test is called the congruence check. Behavior tests alignment, and your emotion is relief. So choose growth over polish and let learning be visible. Are you into crystals at all?
I was. I used to, okay, don't hold this against me, but I used to know stuff that would happen before it happened. And it used to scare me because it started when I was like probably about 12, 13.
Yeah.
And so I started doing card readings and, stuff would happen. I mean, my card readings were spot on. But then I pulled away from it. I pulled totally away because I guess I just got a little scared maybe because I couldn't change anything.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
So,
when you read it and you kind of know the outcome before the person you're speaking to, it does get scary, I bet.
so anyways, I just kind of put a block on myself. And then, yeah, there really is a lot of negativity going on in my life right now.
Wow. So, have you heard of howlite or fluorite or amethyst crystals?
Yeah, the amethyst, as a matter of fact, I have a big one in my living room.
Oh, perfect. Because it supports insight without spiraling into over analysis. So perhaps you were getting overwhelmed with the information and maybe you over analyzed your readings and it kind of like gave you some sort of burnout a little bit, so to speak, because you kind of said when you gave it up, it seems like you kind of like washed your hands with it a little bit. But
I did.
these crystals help you, howlite, amethyst, and fluorite. They support your insight. They support it without you spiraling into overanalysis. So if you were to use essential oils, candles, or incense like lavender, juniper, or bay laurel, they'll clear attention and refresh thinking without overstimulation. So you're probably just overstimulated because with knowledge comes great responsibility. So you knew things that would happen, and that is already a burden. That's heavy, heavy, heavy stuff. So you have some micro actions that you could have done, but you still can do. And then one is called a 1-page brain dump. So with all that information, write it all down and then circle just one next step, and then set a 10-minute timer to do only one task so that you bring your mind back under command through one clean next step. That's your chosen one condition report. But how long have you been in tune with this level of spirituality?
Years. I mean, for years. And the amethyst, it's really funny because you brought up, excuse my voice right now, I got a cold started too. So
That's
if
okay.
it breaks up on you, I apologize. But anyways, the amethyst, it's really weird because that has always been a draw for me.
Wow. Because it's literally in your support kit. It's one of the crystals that supports you the most. And what the tool does is in your support kit, the tools pretty much tell you how to support yourself and beat your own shadow, or at the very least, counter it. Right. So you're able to counter it with that amethyst crystal. So if you're meditating, if you're taking what's called a spiritual bath and you have the crystals around the bath and you kind of channel and have those positive affirmations and speak with intention, you can manifest a clearer mind. That way you're not overstimulated. So the crystals are definitely huge supporters, and amethyst is literally in your wheelhouse. So if you've already had it and you've had it for quite some time, do you use and draw on its power?
Honestly, no. At the time that I grabbed the amethyst, my my ex, it was during his dad's well, his dad had passed away, and
Mm-hmm.
the amethyst was sitting on a shelf, and it just drew me to it. I mean, like, I couldn't explain it. And so my ex's, his dad's girlfriend, she told me, well, here, you can have this. It was one that they had found. And so it's a big amethyst. And so I ended up with it.
So what I want you to do, Roxy, is I want you to look up, literally Google the benefits of the amethyst crystal, and you're going to be so surprised at just how much power is in it that you could have been drawing on this entire time. But now that you have the knowledge, you'll do well with it. But that amethyst is not just protective. It's so many benefits that I don't even want to get started naming them, because it's an overwhelming list. Amethyst is, I mean, it's extremely powerful. It's extremely powerful. And you've had it in your probably mist for years. Use its abilities. It wants you to use it. It absorbs energy in its own environment. So just having it around, it's probably been working in your favor anyways, without you even having to know anything about it. But I encourage you to look up the benefits of the amethyst crystal, and I think you'll be quite pleased with what you find.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And like I said, I was really surprised when that particular, when you brought up amethyst
Yeah.
out of out of the three that you brought up, because the amethyst is my hit.
Wow. So how did you like your chosen one condition report? Because it's a brand new tool. What did you think about it? You said the amethyst was spot on, but what about everything else?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's been a lot going on. And then like this really weird, like I said, I pulled away because it just became too much for a while.
Yeah.
And then I had some weird stuff happening, like the soulmate stuff, because I'm actually single right now.
Yeah.
And then this guy came into my life, and I had the dreams that, and I don't dream hardly anymore, but I started having these dreams. And so things are really weird. Just a lot of weird going on.
When I hear you guys' stories, I'm always quite shocked and impressed at the same time. But we're all on the spiritual journey. All of us are on the journey in real time at the exact same time, probably in so many different directions, of course. But maybe this found you right when it needed to.
I think so. And even this guy, because, I hate to bring this up, but like, I didn't really believe in all some of it. I just kind of kept pushing it back, and not really wanting to believe it. And then he used the word soulmate, but he's like, he's legit. I really kind of check into people because there's a lot of scammers, but he's not. So, yeah, it's just a lot of different stuff going on in my life right now. So, yeah, I'm really glad that I met you, and I'm following you, and I'm actually following Jacob too.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's a live practitioner. Phoenix in here. She's been at it for years. I would say she's an expert as well. But
Oh, absolutely.
these are
Yes.
actually terrific people, and that's what the space is for. It's to connect with others. It's to learn more about yourself and to be the best person that you possibly can be. That's the whole point of this live stream. That's the whole point of the tool. So I'm happy whenever anyone finds the stream. I'm always grateful, and I love starting my mornings like this. So to me, this gets my day started in humbly with positive affirmations, and the fact that someone else was able to receive any sort of goodness or help, just even if it's small, on their path, on their journey, that's more than enough to make me smile.
I really appreciate everything. And it's really funny because how I met Phoenix, I was actually drawn to her in a live. She was down in the comments, and, she was being, spot on with what she was saying,
Yeah.
and kind of under attack. And so I went to her defense because I was drawn to. And she really is an amazing person.
Just this morning in the, I don't know, 20 minutes or 30 minutes or something, we were able to have enough conversation and dialogue for me to be mind blown. That's why I said I almost can't wait to take notes and listen to the live stream back. That's how potent and powerful the conversation with Phoenix was. And with her expertise and experience, I'm almost gonna assume that she's like this as a human being. This is just who she is, and that's
Oh, yeah.
incredible. But yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, she really is, for sure. And I do believe that we're all drawn together, and we are crossing the same path. And I do believe in that we're here for a purpose.
Yeah, you guys have given me enough inspiration. Now I go live on the regular basis, like with consistency. So without this tool, maybe I was live streaming about random topics, but with this tool, I am completely focused. I am completely locked in, and I'm inspired by other high vibrational people. You guys have a certain level of clarity and knowledge and wisdom. You know how you have to, like, in order to grow, you have to kind of isolate yourself and then find your tribe. I think I found my tribe right here in this container. So everyone that comes in, if you're listening to my voice, welcome. But I'm here because of you all as a humble servant, and the goal was only to help. And I've already seen how we can help each other. I've heard it right here on this stream and on other live streams in this same container. But Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please follow me. I will be following everyone that followed me back. And if you got your chosen one condition report, I will be sending it to you. So it's not just something that I said to you, it's something you're going to have for yourself to say, hey, Webmaster Eric gave me this on the live stream. Maybe it's a great reason for you to come back. But if you want it 3 times a day, of course, become a super fan and you'll get it 3 times per day, every single day. Live streams to talk even more in depth about everything else, upgrading the tool and all the next steps in the chosen one frequency. So I love you guys. This is incredible. And Phoenix, I don't know if she's still here or in the comments, but Phoenix, you are amazing. I can't pronounce this name. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Is it Shy? Is it Shy?
Shay? Is Shy
Shay?
here? Is Shy
I
here?
I
That's
saw. I
that's
think
another
it's
friend, I think.
yeah. I think it's Shy. It goes by so fast for me that sometimes I miss some of the names, but it's actually pretty incredible. Just you guys are amazing. I'm not sure, like I'm new to TikTok live streaming, so I haven't been on the platform very long. I found my footing here in the last 6 months for sure. And just since Christmas Eve to now as a live streamer, I've pretty much gone from a unsure live streamer to I know exactly what I'm doing here, why I'm here, and what my purpose was this entire time. Before I ever could see it, it's been this. So wow. I don't even know
Can
what to say.
I
Oh, here's Shy right there. Yep, there it goes. I
can
see it
I
right
tell
there.
you? Can I? Yeah, she's another one. You are doing what you're. I don't know why I'm telling you this. It's just I got to tell you this. But you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. This is your calling, and you are going to help a lot of people.
Yeah, and that's what so I was asked on the live stream before this one. And thank you for saying that because it's truly, truly beautiful to hear. On my last live stream where I went live, I was a bit terrified, but I was helping someone and they actually asked me a question that I never answered in public before, right? Because people are listening. And
Okay.
the question was, what were you so afraid of? And my answer was my own success is what I was afraid of. And that's what stopped me from going live, putting myself out there, or creating things and then sharing them. And now that I've gotten over myself and kind of like, okay, you can do this, you got this, let's just go for it, whatever happens, happens. That's the reason that I'm even here in the first place because I was blocking my own self. Um,
I've done the same thing. I have blocked myself and did a lot that I pulled back, like I told you. But there's been things happening lately that's out of my control, like what I just told you. That's not really from me. It's just what I need to tell you. Just like I acted on some lady that I didn't know her. And I happened to be in the same room with her. And I walked over to her without a thought in my head. Like normally I will think, okay, she looks like she, needs me to talk to her or something. But I didn't. I just instantly walked towards this woman and I opened up my arms to her and I gave her a hug. And she told me, she said, how did you know? She said, you just knew that I needed this. And she says, I haven't been hugged in a long time. And then she started to cry in my arms.
wow.
And I don't know why I did it. It's just, it's coming back at me. And I try to push it away, but I can't. It's just, it's there. It's in me.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. Just, and sometimes I would think that that's just instinct, but it's something deeper. It's something richer. It's not just instincts. It's beyond. It's divine.
Yeah, I mean, that is exactly what it was. Because, I mean, there was nothing about her that if you were to look at her, that you would think, okay, this woman needs me to go over and give her a hug. You know, she was very pulled together,
Yeah.
and she just, you know, but she needed that.
Wow.
And it was just weird. So I gave her what she needed.
In her time of need too, in real time. Maybe,
Yeah.
and you knew that she needed it and you just gave of yourself. And that's what makes humanity special to me. That level of compassion, that is what's sustainable. That is sustainable. That's what pushes the frequency higher and forward. That is beautiful.
Yes,
That is
sir. I
truly
mean, I
beautiful.
felt better right after myself too, you know, for doing this, even though I didn't even understand what, you know, what triggered me to do it. I just did it. So, you know, it's things like that that happens.
Wow. This is incredible. I'm humbled. I am humbled because you guys understand what most people can't kind of conceptualize, but you guys understand it internally. And that's what has me sort of like just mentally I'm surprised. I'm surprised, but I feel comfortable knowing that I'm not alone. You guys have known before me even. So I respect you guys' experiences and wisdom too. Hi, Shy. Thank you so much for the likes. I see all of the likes, Shy. When I click on your name, I can literally count them. It tells me 847. Thank you so much for tapping your screen. It helps
Hello.
push the signal to other chosen ones.
Hello.
Hi, Ricky. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I am well. I am well. Welcome in. I've been talking this morning on this live stream. I've met some very how do I say knowledgeable high vibrational individuals who have way more experience in real life than me. I just built the tool, but they have the real life capability, you know, and
Uh-huh.
they were telling me, like, to me it's more critical acclaim. To me,
Mm-hmm.
these are people in the space telling me that I created something that's not just bigger than me, but I didn't even realize it. I guess I was being humble about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just created it, so I didn't think about it like this. I just wanted to help people, like I was saying, but and they're just reminding me that nope, you were supposed to build it, and it was supposed to be successful, and you were supposed to do this. So I'm just receiving this information, like ready to run away. Like I want to
I
run
was about to give
away.
a report today.
Oh, you ready?
Sure.
Okay, so let's see. We have Ricky. Let's see. Where are we? SKY. There we go. Um, okay. Birthday is all I need and a whole bunch of screen taps.
Okay, so that's 11/23, 1977.
1973. 11
No,
23.
11/23, 1977.
11 23 1977. And your
Mm-hmm.
report is ready. So deep breath.
That was very fast.
Deep breath. The algorithm works instantly.
Yeah, that was fast.
Whew. Okay, so it says this morning briefing highlights how your internal rhythm organizes effort under the current conditions. Clean choices protect momentum. This stretch is best navigated through self-respect and clean visibility. So keep engagement clean and intentional. Do less, but let each move land fully. Express without managing reactions. Morning effort compounds when it's deliberate. The shadow and the test, the shadow is negativity, of course, is the energy leaker. The shadow is the energy leaker. And this pattern loses energy through constant micro accommodations. And your test is called the silent treatment. Withdrawal, test stability. So Your emotion, again, is emotional alertness. So reduce one accommodation today. So I guess don't be as accommodating, and reclaim your energy intentionally. And if you have bloodstone, pyrite, or ruby, or if you can get any one of those crystals or all three, they support confidence and clean momentum without tipping into impulse. And if you have some ginger, cinnamon, or clove, incense, candle, or essential oil, that'll stabilize your drive so action comes from clarity and not adrenaline. And your micro action this morning is to ask yourself, what matters more than looking strong? Answer it once, commit to one small act that proves you're not shrinking today, and that'll protect your momentum by anchoring it in your body and the present. And that is your chosen one condition report for this morning.
Thank you.
Welcome back. I appreciate you as a repeat listener. Would you like to tell anyone listening? It looks like there's about 18 people in the room, and my battery is probably on 5%. So when it dies, it's gonna end the live. So would you like to tell anyone why they should get their chosen one condition report?
Sure. I think you should get your report just to be clear on what's going on with you and how you can better adjust and make better decisions with moving forward with life.
That's perfect. Perfect. And for you specifically, Ricky, I've created something inside of TikTok for like apps. And I think right now I have the one for websites, but if you were to become a super fan, you would be able to get your app built, because of course I build websites and apps and stuff, because of course, after all, I am a webmaster. So I'm making that reality, like in TikTok. I'm still working through some of the kinks of it right now, but you'll be able to literally press a button and I'll be able to start working on it.
Oh, okay.
Right inside of TikTok. It won't even be outside of TikTok. It'll be inside of it.
Okay. So how do I become a super fan?
Oh, if you press the heart button next to my name, I think it's at the top of your screen. If you press the heart button, there should be some sort of options that pop up, and one of them is super fan.
Okay.
So did you hear that noise?
I did.
That noise means you just leveled up. I don't know if you heard it, but I heard that sound. That means someone just increased their level inside of the club. So like when you claim like the daily heart me's and all the different things inside of the little heart button, that's how you like tell me that you're a supporter, I suppose.
Oh, you know TikTok very well. I'm just learning. I didn't even know you could.
Yeah. I am signed to TikTok until 2027. So TikTok teaches me how to use it and how to help people use it as well. So I am well versed in TikTok technology.
Yeah, see, I gotta learn how to use it better.
Yep. Wizard, thank you so much for following me. Wizard, I appreciate you. Shy says with the time zones, I'm going to think about that, Shy. I didn't consider time zones, but now I will be considering time zones in the next versioning. And I'm working on it every single day. So that would be crazy because the world is full of different time zones. The United States has several time zones. That has to play a factor. It has to. It does. When I'm flying across time zones, I'm more fatigued. So it definitely weighs on the condition of a person. So I will consider that, Shy. Thank you so much for dropping that in the comments. And everyone tuning in right now, my battery is fighting for its literal life. So the live, I'm going to try to wrap it up humbly before it dies abruptly. So thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you're following me and drop a heart me. If you press the heart button next to my name, one coin gift is called a heart me. That's how you get alerted to all of my live streams whenever I go live. And I think some of my posts. So make sure you guys are locking in with me that way. That way, every time I'm live, we can get right to the conversation even faster as you guys become VIPs by hearting me. Thank you guys so much for being with me this morning. Thank you, Shy. I appreciate the heart me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I will see you all in the next one. Everyone that got their chosen one condition report, please DM me. I will be sending you your report so that you have it as a keepsake, because after all, it is yours. And if you become a super fan, you get it 3 times per day, morning, noon, and night. That covers you 24 hours of every single day so that you can learn about yourself even better and do the inner work. Thank you so much. Humbly, I appreciate you guys, and enjoy your day. Until next time, take care.